welcome to a simple chair yoga sequence to support mobility of the spine and strengthening of the muscles. So let's first start by getting ourselves grounded and connected to our body. So close your eyes, bring your hands onto your knees, and let's just take some gentle breaths. We send the breath into your belly, and as you send it into your belly, make your belly expand. Brilliant. And then we're going to just start to roll our shoulders, roll them backwards, and roll them forwards. Bring them up to the ears as you breathe in, and let them go as you breathe out. And again, breathing in, and let them go. Last time, breathing in, and let them go. Really nice. Let's bring our hands out in front of us. We're going to flick them open and clench them closed. We breathe in as we clench them. And as we breathe out, we open them. Breathe in. Let's turn that into a rotation. So rotating the wrists in one direction, rotating them in another direction. Really nice. Well done. We're going to bring our left hand out in front of us, and with our right hand, we're just going to pull the little finger back towards us. I'm just going to come closer so you can see what I'm doing. And then we bring the ring finger back towards us, and then the middle finger, breathing in, breathing out. Then the index finger, and then the thumb, bring it back and out. Nice, let's take that over to the other side. The little finger, breathe in, breathe out. Ring. Keep your arm quite straight, not locked, but quite straight. Good. Nice, and the thumb out to the side and back. Really good. Excellent. We're going to drop the left hand towards the chair. We're going to bring the right hand up by the side of our head. We're going to breathe in and lengthen. Imagine there's a little string lengthening the crown of your head as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, you're going to gently tip towards the left-hand side. Breathe into the sides of the ribs. Breathe out, gently tip. So you should feel a stretch from your hip all the way up through to your fingertips. And you can use this hand just to sort of press into the chair to make you stable. Both feet on the ground. Breathe. Great, come back to center. Let's take it over to the other side. Just be careful the shoulders aren't coming up by your ears. You're lengthening down the side of the body. Lift through the crown of the head as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, gently tip over to the side. Again, looking underneath the armpit, keeping that stretch from the hip all the way down to the fingertips. Breathing in one more here. Breathing out, stretch a little further, and then gently come back to center. Really nice. Then you're going to take the right hand to the outside of the left knee. You're going to lift the crown of the head as you breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to gently twist over towards the left-hand side. And again, breathe in, lengthen. Breathe out, twist. Breathe in, lengthen. And breathe out, twist. Nice. Gently come back to center. We take it over to the other side, lengthen through the crown of the head as you breathe in, twist as you breathe out, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Nice, come back to centre. We're going to bring our hands either side of our head as we breathe in. Again, make sure the shoulders aren't around the ears, we're tracking those shoulders down our back. We breathe in to lengthen, and as we breathe out, we're going to gently fold forward. And then we're going to slowly restart the spine, one vertebra at a time, until we come back to centre. Let's do that again. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, rolling all the way back up, and back to centre. Let's do one more of those. Breathing in, breathing out, breathing in, and come back to centre. Good. We're going to breathe in, and as we breathe out, we're going to lift up our left knee. And then as we breathe out, we're going to bring it back down. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Keep working from side to side, trying to keep your spine lifted, the crown of the head lengthened, feeling the engagement of the thighs as you start to do this. Take one more on each side, and back to centre. This time you're going to breathe in, and as you breathe out, you're going to try and lengthen the leg out to the front. Breathing out, come back to centre. Breathing in, breathing out, lengthen. Breathing in, back to centre. Keep working on one side to the other. One more on each side. Nice. We're going to do windscreen wipers. So we're just going to come to the edge of our seat. So you're not going to tip the chair, but hopefully it's nice and safe. And we're just going to do windscreen wipers. So moving from one side to the other, opening out through the hips. Nice. And then we're going to come to a standing position. You can come to the back of your chair, so you can hold on to the back of your chair. We're just going to step one foot back and stretch into the leg. So this front leg is bent and the back leg is straight. You should feel a stretch down the back of the calf. Then come back to centre, stretching through the other leg. Back to centre, we do it one more on each side. And back to centre. This time we're going to breathe in, lengthen through the crown of the head, and as we breathe out, we're going to sit back like we're sitting on a chair, feeling our thighs start to engage. Breathing in, we lift through the crown of the head. Breathing out, we sit back. One more, breathing in, breathing out, we sit back. This time we're going to hold it for 1, 2, 3. Nice. Coming back to centre. This time we're going to go onto our tippy toes, holding onto our chair, and then we come back down again. Onto our tippy toes, and down. Tippy toes, and down. One more. Tippy toes, and down. Really nice. We're going to come back to our chair now. Sitting back into seated position. Finding those seating bones, crown of the head lifted. We're going to drop our left ear to our left shoulder. We're going to bring our left hand up and over the top. And this hand's just going to dangle down by the side. And we're going to feel a stretch down through the right hand side of the neck. And breathe. more breath here. And then we're going to look under the armpit, bring the hand to the back of the head and breathe. One more breath. Gently use the hand to guide the head back to center. Really nice. Take a moment just to feel how one side feels to the other. Roll those shoulders back. Roll those shoulders forward. Really nice. And now we're going to drop the right ear to the right shoulder. Bring the right hand up and over the top. The left hand is heavy down by the side. Just using gravity. I'm not pulling my neck. It's just the gravity of my hand that's giving an extra stretch to the side of my neck. And breathe. One more breath here. Gently look underneath the armpit, bring the hand to the back of the head. And breathe. One more breath here. Gently guide the head back up to center. Might feel a little bit like it's been stretched there. So we're going to start to look over towards the left-hand side. And imagining that we're just scanning the horizon, we're going to move from one side to the other, really slowly, keeping our chin gently tucked in, going from one side to the other. And if you're really calm and slow, you might hear little clicks and cracks. One more each side. And coming back to center, drop the chin to chest, and we're just going to roll in semicircles, feeling the stretch down the back of the neck. And back to center. Okay, I'm just going to talk you through a grounding practice now and some breath work. So I want you to really feel the feet, the ground underneath your feet. I want you to make sure that you're comfortable and sitting up in your seat. You could even just sit back a little bit if you don't want to sit right on the edge of your seat. Again, we think about that lift in the crown of the head, that little string that's pulling our crown a little bit longer, lengthening the back of the neck. But we want to make sure the chin's gently tucked under. Okay, close your eyes and I'm going to talk you through a 4-4 breathing. So we'll breathe in for 4, hold for 4, out for 4, hold for 4. Okay, and this will be really good, really calming breath. Okay, so here we go. So we breathe in for 1, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out. 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, out, 2, 3, 4, hold, 2, 3, 4, in, hold, last round. In, hold, out, hold. Nice, and release. And that's the end of our short but sweet chair yoga practice for today. Namaste. Thank you.